dear students, how are you all? I hope all are doing well. Warm welcome to science class. A mixture of salt and sugar is known as heterogeneous mixture. A mixture of salt and sugar is known as heterogeneous mixture. Why we are calling that a mixture of salt and sugar is a heterogeneous mixture? Because a mixture in which its components do not mix each other. A mixture in which the components do not mix each other, and the distribution of components in different parts of the mixture is not uniform. So because of these two reasons, we are calling a mixture of salt and sugar as a heterogeneous mixture. With that, we'll start today's topic, effect of change of pressure. Effect of change of pressure. We have already discussed in the previous class about how can we change the state of matter. Already we discussed that by changing the temperature and by changing the pressure. So already in the previous class we have discussed effect of change of temperature. In this session we are going to discuss about effect of change of pressure. Okay. So we have already learned that the difference in various states of matter, is due to the difference between the constituent particles. Why difference in various states of matter is coming? It's due to the difference between the constituent particles. For example, in the solid particles are arranged tightly, closely, and in the case of liquid, the particles are arranged loosely. In gaseous state, the particles are arranged rarely. So because of these reasons, what happens? Difference in various states. Okay. What will happen when we start putting pressure and compressor gas enclosed in a cylinder? What will happen if we start putting pressure and compressor gas enclosed in a cylinder? So what will happen if we start putting pressure? On a gas, it changes its state. If we start putting pressure, what happens? It changes its state. It means that it changes from gaseous form to liquid form. So what happens? It means that it changes gaseous form to liquid form. This is because as we add pressure, the particles of gas come closer so that it loses its kinetic force and becomes liquid. Okay. So what will happen when we start putting pressure? So automatically the gas will change its state. State will take place. So what? From gaseous form to liquid form. So why it is happening? Because the particles come closer. Okay. And it loses its kinetic force also. For example, LPG gas. Okay. Liquefied petroleum gas, which we are using in our for cooking, which we are everyday using for our cooking. LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, and one more example, CNG, compressed natural gas also. Okay. Do you think that increasing or decreasing the pressure can change the state of matter? Do you think that increasing or decreasing the pressure can change the state of matter? Yes, of course, it changes the state of matter. Yes. Applying pressure. So what happens? Applying pressure and reducing temperature can liquefy gases. So applying pressure and reducing temperature can liquefy the gases. Okay. So how? For example, solid carbon dioxide stored under high pressure. Solid carbon dioxide. So we all know that normal carbon dioxide is in which form? Is in the gas form. Okay, gaseous form. So what happens if we put pressure on carbon dioxide? It becomes solid. So what happens? We have to store that solid carbon dioxide in high pressure. Okay. So solid carbon dioxide gets converted directly to gaseous state on decreases of pressure to 1 atmosphere without coming into liquid state. So what happens? We have to store that solid carbon dioxide in high pressure. So if we reduce the pressure, automatically it will come to which state? Gaseous state. Without passing liquid state, directly it changes gaseous form. This is the reason that solid carbon dioxide is also known as what? Dry ice. Solid carbon dioxide is also known as dry ice. Thus, we can say that pressure and temperature. Pressure and temperature determine the state of a substance, whether it will be solid, liquid or gases. So thus we can conclude that temperature and pressure determine the state of matter, whether it is liquid or solid or gases. Okay, so how can we change the state of matter? By changing the temperature, by changing the pressure. In the next session, we will discuss about interconversion of three states of matter. Interconversion of the three states of matter. Bye children.